Hello everybody, I'm in London. I'm in London, everybody. How's it going? This is what life's all about, man. This is what life's all about. Oh, comfy as fuck, man. Look. This is what life's all about, man. Bank holiday Monday. Bank holiday Monday. Lovely weather out there. No interested. Lovely weather out there. No interested. Not interested one single bit. Jason says, what time you on stage tonight, Brian? Why don't you fucking check? I think maybe 7:30. Maybe 7:30. I think it's 7:30. But check. I'd say check. Maybe 7:30. Need to get your vitamin D somehow. Well, you only need to be out in the sunshine for 10 minutes a day to get the vitamin D for that day. Even on a cloudy day, you only need 10 minutes. You only need 10 minutes. Oh. Nae walking about the day because see, nae walking about the day because I can't be fucked. I've got here. That's me got here. I'm in the hotel. I could go out. I'd be walking about. I get all sweaty. I've got, for the next 4 days, which is the day in London, the more in London, the 3rd day in Belfast, the 4th day I'm in Belfast, and then I come back on the 5th day. I've just got the bag on my back, rucksack, whatever you want to call it. 2 pairs of denims, 3 t-shirts, all the pants and socks that I need, which is 4, lots of them, excluding the ones I've got on. So I don't want to walk about and get all sweaty and all that. But I'll be walking about the Mora. Be walking about the Mora during the day. It's a shame about that rebellion, the Extinction Rebellion, because I was wanting to go and film that, and I heard it's pausing. They've paused it. I don't know if they're set up somewhere. See, the Extinction Rebellion, are they set up anywhere? If they've got a wee kind of outdoorsy headquarters. Get the cunts. I'm going to go to Westminster. I'll go there and see if there's any Brexit people observing the transition, the Brexit, to make sure Brexit happens. People camping out there. Maybe if came from various parts of the United Kingdom. Slices of gammon. slices of gammon. Poor connection. Poor connection. It's saying there, poor connection. I half 7, pretty sure it's half 7. Pretty sure I'm on stage at half 7. Poor connection. Alright, it's alright. Alright. Poor connection. I've got a question. Sheg's here tonight. I've got a question. It's regarding the Extinction Rebellion, and it's this. I noticed that wee lassie. There's a wee lassie that's got something to do with 10-year-old or something. Tell me, and she was in London on stage. She's from Iceland or Norway or Sweden or something like that. Tell me, how did she get there? Trips. Yeah. Train. She got a fucking train. A train for where? A train for where? I tell you. For Sweden. For Sweden, I'll tell you. Now let me ask you this. A train, does a train no use? Does a train no use any fuel, no? Does a train no use any fuel, no? Electric train, where's electricity come from? What makes the generator go? Electricity, where's it come from, mate? We're talking about the renewables. You don't know that, you can't prove that. Did she get on a train that was exclusively 100% run on renewable energy? Tell me, was there any waste, any rubbish involved in the train? Look, I've just got this to say. The whole movement has been scuppered by her appearing in London. The whole movement has been scuppered. Because, and I'll tell you this, it's been scuppered. Emma Thompson, did she no fly air for America? Did Emma Thompson no fly air for America? And then she's in London, and then she's gone like that. But this is fantastic. Everyone needs to come here. Come here. Come to London and join and take part in this. Come here and take part in this. So we've got to travel. We've to travel to London. Instead of doing it where we are, we've to travel to London. Do you know what I mean? Now tell me this. Would it no have been the wee lassie? Would it no have been a good point? Would it no have been a good example to set if that wee lassie who is in Sweden, instead of travelling all the way from Sweden to appear on a stage in London to say some words and I'm assuming appear on the telly and things like that, would it not have set a good, by the way, listen, I'm as left wing as they come, man. I'm as left wing as they come, man. And I'm an effective left winger because I'm not a radical left winger. I'm an effective one. I stay on the side of reality. I get people into my way of thinking by being an effective and realpolitik one. And I need to call this out, guys. I need to call this out. Would she not have set a better example by staying at home and Skyping in her talk, displayed on a screen on the stage? Would that not have set a better example? Rather than saying, in order to appear on a stage in front of some people in London, hundreds and thousands of miles away from Sweden to London, what I'm going to do, instead of using all that power up, being on the train that's powered by electricity, by burning things or nuclear, something like that, most likely, everything that goes into maintaining the fucking trains and things like that, where possible, should we not be using the technology we've got, the internet, to Skype in? I mean, surely that's it. Surely. What do you think Skype runs off of? Certainly not as much as a train or her portion of the train. It's all about a message. It's all about sending a message out. Whatever. Skype, fucking WhatsApp, whatever it is. Surely. You can't argue with it. You can't argue with it. You can't argue with it. Are you saying we'd all be better off sitting in the dark talking to a wall? Yes. You're missing the point, thinking too small. I'm thinking big, because if she was to set an example, if she was to, instead of travelling for Sweden to appear on a stage, if she was to demonstrate that we all don't need to go on these big fucking journeys, on flights for Glasgow to London, trains for Glasgow to London, when it's not necessary. Paniska says, I hope this is satire, mate. Now that, mate, is why this place is all fucked up. That's why nothing's changing, and that's why nothing's getting done. Because you think this is satire. I'm just saying to you this. Would she not have set a better example? By the way, I'm on her side. I'm on her side, mate. The Extinction Rebellion and all that, I'm on their side. I'm on their side. I'm just saying I'm better than them. I'm just saying I'm more effective than them. See what they're trying to achieve. See what they're trying to achieve. I can achieve better by realistic, non-hypocritical simple as that. How so? Well, I've just said it right there. If I was some sort of climate change activist, surely, if they said, Can you hear me? Can you hear me? They've cut me off. They've cut me off. They've cut me off. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? They're trying to hack in. They're trying to cut me off. They're trying to cut me off. Right. Right, well, I better get my point out before I get cut off. All I'm saying is this. I'm on her side. I'm on her side. The Extinction Rebellion and all that, I'm on their side. All that. I'm just saying this. Anybody whose mind they're trying to convince to change their ways will be able to, if they've got a fucking brain cell in their head, they will think, wait a minute. So you had your Emma Thompson flying off to America, I think, to go, oh, here's why we shouldn't be on the plane so much. Stupid. And then you got her travelling for Sweden. Now you could say, oh right, so you think it's realistic that nobody's allowed to leave their country? I'm just saying where it is possible. Surely we shouldn't be travelling from Glasgow to London, getting flights and trains and all that. Those flights would have flown anyway, says Jimbo, but they wouldn't have if... The fuck is that, man? They wouldn't have if, by setting an example, people changed their fucking ways. Now, how can you possibly be advocating some sort of big change in people's attitudes for climate change and all the rest of it, if you're saying they would have happened anyway? I mean, she's just one person. We're all just one person. We're all just one person. Each person is one person. One person, by their actions, can influence more people, and they people, by their actions, can influence more. Right? Right? You can't talk about, you can't go on a stage and tell people that all your wee changes that you make to your life, as long as we all do it, we'll be able to save the planet. If we make wee changes, all together, combined, we can save the planet, right? And then, if you agree with that, you then go, if I go and criticise her or criticise anybody that flies there or gets a fucking train for Sweden needlessly, but she's just one person. I mean, that would have happened anyway. Then why don't I just keep flying about fucking everywhere for no reason? I mean, the flights are going to happen anyway. Why don't I just keep using poly bags? I mean, the bin lorries are still coming anyway. I mean, there's still going to be things getting dumped on a big fucking tip. What's one bag? What's one wear bag on a fucking matter? Why have you got plastic straws? Why have you got these paper straws? Let's just keep using the plastic ones. I mean, I don't use plastic straws that much. What difference does it make? Do you know what I mean? Pick what argument. Now, the fact of the matter is this. I'm on her side, and I'm on the side of Extinction Rebellion and all the rest of it. But see if she had just fucking live videoed in for the comfort of fucking Sweden into London to demonstrate, to set an example that we don't need to be getting these flights all about. See people who do get flights for, say, Glasgow to London for a meeting or something, to make them go like that. Actually, wait a minute, I could just do that. Poor connection. What's the point in having some sort of mascot, person, spokesperson, personality, somebody that, you know, I've seen her. I've seen her. I recognise her for, say, 1 or 2 weeks ago. Oh, who's this? It's some wee lassie. Who's this? Talking about climate change. And I find out about her, and I find out that she said something or did some sort of talk, right? So while she's got that presence, while she's sort of in the limelight right now, she could have used that, her time in the limelight, while people are watching her. I'm just after seeing her on the news there. I was just in a restaurant there, having my fucking lunch, and she was on the telly on the one BBC News. She could have used that opportunity to show herself on stage, on a screen, videoing in, saying to the audience, how are you? Proving that it's a live video. And then, instead of her appearing on a telly like I just saw there, where she has come all the way from Sweden to appear on a fucking stage, talking about how we should maybe like travel less on planes and things like that, even though she was on a train, you know what I'm talking about. Demonstrate that you don't need to travel like that, whether by train or plane or anything like that, by no fucking travelling at all, sitting in her house, plugging in the fucking webcam and doing it that way. So even though you could say, but she's just one person on a train, I mean, the train's got to happen anyway, and maybe the electricity that powers the train has been made by renewable sources. Forget about that. Somebody could look at that and go, you know, see the way she videoed in there? It makes me think all the way for Sweden to prove that you don't need to travel sometimes. I've got that meeting in a couple of weeks where I've got to fly down for Glasgow to London. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I could maybe just video in. She could have set an example, man. And it's not just her fault, she's the wee lass, there'll be other people around her. And it didn't happen. An opportunity fucking lost. Lost opportunity. And that's why these people will lose. That's why you people will lose. That's why us people, because I'm on her side, will lose. Because nobody can be fucked. Nobody even thought about it. Nobody even thought about it, man. Nobody can be fucked. I can't be fucked. You can't be fucked. This must be satire. We've done the same thing. I'm fucking down in London right now. I've got to be down in London for the shows. But the fact is, I sort of don't care. She's meant to be one of these people that care. I kind of don't care. I mean, I don't get poly bags and all the rest of it. I don't do that. I agree with all that. But I sort of don't care if it impacts my life too much. I prefer convenience. But, you know, I do what I can. But am I no right? Am I no right? Am I no fucking right? If she wanted, see if she wants to go on holiday, imagine where she is, it's cold, and she wants to go to a hot place. Fuck it, go on holiday, right? Fly to Spain, right? There you go. I just think that was an opportunity. It was an opportunity missed. What she should have said was, listen. You know what she should have done? I think the best way to influence people. I think it's admirable what these people are doing, but it's completely unrealistic. Somebody said, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what they're talking about. I've not listened to the Extinction Rebellion thing. I don't even know what it's about. I take it's to do with environment, right? So when I say I'm on their side, I don't actually fucking know. I don't know. You know what she should have said? She should have admitted her sins, but then said that, you know, she wants to help in other ways. So if she turned up on that stage and she said, listen, I'll be honest with you, some people have said to me, why did you not just video in your appearance here? Because I couldn't be bothered. I fancied going on a journey. I went on the train, better than a plane, but not as good as just no travelling at all in terms of the environment. But you know what? I felt like doing it. I felt like doing it. I wanted to go for a trip. Sometimes I just don't care. Alright? That's right, even an activist like me, folks, I just don't care. And I want to tell you that right now, to say that I know, I get it. You don't care either, sometimes. It just gets in the way. It gets in the way. It's inconvenient. But there's other times where, you know, I want to just make wee changes, and that's all I'm here for, folks. I'm here to demonstrate the fact that I'm here today on this stage when I could have videoed in. And I'm admitting it to you that I could have videoed it in. I want to prove to you that just sometimes you can't be, what am I right, folks? Sometimes I can't be bothered making these big changes to, you know, like help the environment, or you know, have a wee holiday in your own country and all that. You know, it could be fucked with that. Am I right, folks? But I just want to say is, if there's any wee changes you can make, that's all. Like that. Complete honesty, man. I think that would get under your skin. So why are you calling her out? I don't know, I'm just having a laugh. I'm just having a laugh. Right? And I agree with what I'm saying, but then I kind of don't care. The fact of the matter is this. It's too late. It's too late. I got nothing against her. Got nothing against her. But I could say that she's a hypocrite, but at the same time, we're all hypocrites, so what's the point of me even saying it? Pointless. I'd be hypocritical and calling her a hypocrite. Who's knocking? I don't know. It's just knocking coming from upstairs. Fuck knows. The deed is done. No going back. Correct. 49. Loving this tour of London, by the way. Thank you very much, Cheryl. I'm really enjoying it myself. Ever wonder what has gone on in that hotel room? Limdog said somebody. Somebody else said, oh, just think about what's happened in these sheets. I'm no some sort of clean freak. You know, I sit down on toilet pans that other people have used. I touch handles on doors that people have touched. I'll be shaking about a few hundred horns a night. I'll be shaking 1,000 horns in the next few days, and I have been on my tour. People that have been like wiping their nose like that, wiping their arse, probably a wee bit of shite on their fingers, and then I've been eating food straight for the horns. Probably been putting my fingers in my mouth. I don't care as long as I don't fucking die and I don't smell it. It doesn't look pure dirty. I don't care. I don't hate people like yous. I don't hate people. I don't go like, hey, other people have used these sheets. I'm a person, right? I've told you before, I like people. I love people. Some say to love someone is to know someone. Some say to love him is to know him. To love her is to know. To love them is to know some. See, I think love is to know somebody. That's what I think that is. You know, like a Wayne, you know, like a parent would love their Wayne, even if their Wayne did something terrible, because you know them. You know them. I mean, you can still know somebody that you actually hate. To hate them is to know them, you could say. But to know them is to love them is to know them, I would say. Not to know them is to love them, but aye, to know them is to love them is to know them. When, like, imagine my son grew up to do something terrible, right? Let's say he killed all of yous, right? Which wouldn't be that terrible, I think. But let's say he did, and it was regarded by some people as terrible. I was there for the start. I remember him when he was 0 days old. And he is a mix, like us, of genetics, which has nothing to do with him, and his environment, which has nothing to do with him, and his decisions that he's made. Who decided that for him? Did he really think these thoughts, or did these thoughts just come to you? Is anybody to blame? At the end of the day, is anybody to blame, man? So I would know him. I would think back and go, I remember when he was an innocent wee vessel for whatever the world gave him. To know somebody is to love them is to know them. You might not like a person, you might not want to be around them because they're harmful, or you just don't like them, but you can still love them, if you want to look at it that way, because you know them. And that's what I think about people. See, anybody who's been here, had wanks and all the rest of it, I love people, unlike yous. I don't go like, hey, other people have been here. I'm a person. And I know them. I know people. I know people because I'm a person. I couldn't do what I do. I couldn't be in this line of work if I didn't love people, man. You'd spot it in a second, man. If I didn't love people, you'd spot it in a second, man. You let people wank wherever they want. I didn't say that, happy pills. You can love somebody and hate them at the same time. Do you love Thatcher? I don't know Thatcher. Do you know what I'm looking forward to? Another sleep. As long as you love you, says thingy. Now you got a psychopath. Now people say you should learn to love yourself and all that, right? And you think, I should love myself unconditionally, because only I know what I've been through. Only I know why I do the things I do. And unless somebody else has walked in my footsteps and they've got no business, they've got no place to judge me, you get all that sort of thing, then what's to stop you from completely loving yourself and everything that you do, even the bad things, you accept it, you forgive yourself and all that? Would you not be bordering on being like a psychopath? If you just sort of, you sort of forgave yourself for any sort of bad things you did, you just sort of didn't care. So you got to ask, that makes me wonder, Are psychopaths the best example of learning to love yourself? The greatest love of all, Whitney Houston, George Benson. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Is that not a psychopath? There's people who look like this, look. Alright, all the time. I'm putting on a face here, but look. That's what it looked like all the time. Like, see if they were sleeping. If they were sleeping, this is what they'd look like. Let me try another face. I'll put on a face. And ableist. That's not a fucking, what? That's not a fucking ableist. This here, look. No, that's too, nobody's got a face like that all the time, like when they sleep. It's got too much an expression. I'm going to get myself on Tinder. I'm going to get myself on Tinder, man. I'm going to get myself on Tinder. I'm going to say to Lynn, Lynn, can I go on Tinder, right, and meet up with women and all that, right? And they'll know it's me, but just to see what happens. I'm not going to, no shagging or anything like that, just to see what it's like, and I'll do a picture of me like this, look. And then meet up. Tinder's fucking mad, man. Met people. People say, my Tinder, you've seen people say on Twitter, and my Tinder profile, oh, this will be my new Tinder profile picture. And I'm like, right, obviously that's effed on my time. I've been Lynn for coming up for 19 years. I can't fucking picture it. I can't picture me, like, back in, say, 1999, right? 1999, right? 1999, 2000. When I was going about meeting lassies and all the rest of it. You go to a pub, you go to a club, and you end up with some lassie. And you might meet up again, and you might meet up again, right? That's it. That's that. The idea that even back then when I was young and single and all that, I get in an app and put my picture on it, and then I look at other people's pictures, lassies, and then I swipe through. Nah, she's not good looking enough. She's not good looking enough. She's not good looking enough. She's good looking enough. Yes. And then if she's went like that, he's good looking enough. Then we start chatting, going, how are you? Alright. Want to meet up? Because you're good looking enough for me. You're good looking enough for me as well. What's fucking going on? What's going on? It feels like something that imagine people actually did that, but they do. And then everybody's acting like... It's funny how you've simultaneously got campaigns and things like that about how looks don't matter, and it doesn't matter how you look, and looks don't matter, and real beauty and all this sort of fucking stuff. But simultaneously you'll have the same people talking about Tinder and all that, and what's what you're looking for, not necessarily looks, but just, you know, somebody who, you know, do you look at their face, but then you can also look at what they're into? What if you're ugly? What if you're fucking ugly? You might do then. The fuck do you do if you're fucking ugly? Then you're fucked. If you're fucking ugly, find other ugly people. What if that's not good enough? No, what if you're like that? No. 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 What if you're like that? I know I'm ugly, but you don't get to be ugly. What if you're like that? What if you don't see yourself as ugly? What if you reject it? I'm no ugly. What if you're ugly but you're like, I'm no ugly? No, I'm not. What if everybody's telling you that you're ugly and you're like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. But then that would come across as confidence, and that's got a kind of attractiveness in itself, isn't it? You know, if you come across as that, ugly, man. I'm not ugly, man. You're ugly. I'm not ugly, man. You're ugly. It's got an attractiveness, isn't it? I'm not ugly, you're ugly. It's just oozing that confidence. There's an attractiveness to that self-confidence. I'd never do that, man. Never do that. Go on Tinder. I mean, it's just a fucking... It's like fucking Logan's Run. That's in the film Logan's Run. Futuristic film for the 70s. What's his name's character? Can't remember. But Jenny Agutter turns up in the wee fucking teleporting thing, whatever the fuck it is. She's like, hi. Michael York guy, like, she's just turned up. She put us... He's like, well, why are you here? And I just thought I'd put myself into the... What do you call it? You know, to just meet somebody. It's like fucking Tinder. You just go into this thing and it'll just match up with somebody. That's just one part of the film though. And that's what it is. Mad. And then you meet up. What do? You actually send messages and go, alright, you fancy meeting up? You fancy meeting up the night, the morning, the day after? And you actually sit there. You meet up, aye, alright. Alright, would you want to drink? We'll get you a drink. So polyamory, get a shot of your hot as fuck. No, get a shot of your fucking ugly as fuck, man. I like it, man. Have you seen all the cunts, man? I'm polyamorous. They're all fucking hack it, man. They're all hack it, man. Any programs you see about them are all fucking hack it, man. That's why they'll fucking take any cunt will have them, man. They're all hack it. Hi, do you want a drink? Do you want a drink? Hi. So you said you're into Breaking Bad? Like Breaking Bad? Oh, I love it. Aye. Fuck that. Fuck that. I talked about you on my only Tinder date, Limmy. Thank you very much, Ed59. Is that why it was your only Tinder date? Or is it your only Tinder date because you talked about me and it went so successful that's now your other half? Never, man. Never. See if me and Lynn ever broke up, man, I'd never. I would never get into any relationship with any fucking woman ever, man. In any way. One night stand, long term, nothing, man. I can't. Now that I'm well known, I can't. Don't trust any cunt. Imagine it. Ending up going back to some fucking woman's house. Me? Limmy? Forget it, man. Fuck that. Imagine it. Pictures taken of me lying in fucking bed in my fucking cocker or something, sleeping. Fucking hell. Here's a picture, a picture of me like this, look. A video of me like that, a video emerges of me like this, look. Fuck that. I thought I saw Limmy on Tinder, took him back to my flat, shagged him for a laugh. He was shite. Fuck that, man. And what if I ended up getting into some sort of, like, I met somebody in Tinder, end up getting into some sort of kind of relationship that only lasts for say a month, and imagine I didn't like it anymore. Imagine I thought a part was fucking shite. Then I leave. I'd get accused of things. I'd get, like, oh, he just sort of, once he'd like, had enough of me. Once he had enough of me, he just left me. Yeah, here's what would happen. If I got into a relationship, here's what would happen. Now, here's what would happen. If I met up with a lassie, imagine me and Lynn broke up. Here's what would happen. Here's every situation. Here's every scenario here. Here's every single scenario and why it would be bad for me. A one night stand, right? Let's say we went back up the road and we had a shag. Why are we not having that second shag? Why are we not meeting up again? Because she didn't like it enough to want to date again. Therefore, she'd be telling people that, see, Limmy, he's fucking shite in bed. Or, what if I didn't like it? She would then feel, who's that fucking prick to fucking decide, oh, that's him, he's had his fucking end away, and, oh, I'm not good enough, fucking prick. Well, let me say one or two things about him. I'd look like a bastard. Right? So both scenarios are bad. We get into a relationship for just say a month, or 3 months, or a year. Eventually we'll break up. Why did we break up? Because either she had enough of me, or I've had enough of her. She's had enough of me, so she would then tell people why she had enough of me. Or, if I had enough of her, she would be fucking hurt by that, and then she would tell people that I just sort of chucked her, had enough of her. That offends a person, that hurts their pride, and they would fucking it'd be like A Lover Spurned by Mark Almond, or The Life and Loves of a She-Devil. The only fucking scenario is you meet somebody and you're with them forever and ever and ever until you die, and then either she fucking dies first and I'm absolutely heartbroken because I'd met the perfect fucking match, absolutely heartbroken, or I'm dying and she's fucking heartbroken. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. The best thing you can fucking do is get that horn wrapped around your fucking cock, or whatever it is. You know, do whatever, whatever you call that thing that women do. And just get torn into that, and that's it. Meet up with people, enjoy their company, and then just go behind closed doors and have your wank. It's the best thing you can do. Best thing you can do. Meet up with somebody in Tinder, and then if they say, do you want to come back? Go, no, I'm just gonna have a wank about it, if that's alright. Just like, things that just get too complicated. I'm just gonna go and have a wank, if that's alright. Because I like you. I want to keep meeting up with you. I really like you. I think we should get married. I love you so much that I prefer to just have a wank so it doesn't get ruined. Right, troops, I'm going to bugger off. That's coming up for an hour now. I'm going to have a wee sleep, and then I've got my London show, right? And I've not done my show for about 2 or 3 weeks, so I've got to remember the wee things I say in between reading the stories and all the rest of it. I don't want to fuck up. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Here's another look at the room. Is that an iron? What's an iron there? good. We'll use that iron. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.